Hi guys, welcome to Palace to the Core. My name is Stephen Dawes, and it's been a few days since my last video, mainly because nothing really concrete has happened. I mean, we've heard a little bit about Jean-Philippe Mateta. Various clubs could be interested in him. We've been hearing about loads of clubs that are interested in Wilfried Zaha, so those kind of things are just by the by at the moment. Until anything concrete happens, it's not worth speculating about all those different things. However, one player that Crystal Palace are apparently interested in is Lucas Moura, who is at Tottenham Hotspur at the moment. Now he's Brazilian. He plays right wing forward role for Tottenham, or at least has done. He is 30 years old, but he is also going to be on a free at the end of the month. So Palace will only need to be finding a contract money for him, and that is it. So it looks as though he's someone that they are thinking about, should we say. Apparently, we also looked at him during the winter transfer window in January, but that didn't materialise. So there is a possibility that we're bringing on. Do we want a 30-year-old right winger forward? Could solve our goal scoring problems for us, of course, in the short term, but long term might not necessarily be what we're looking for. It could. I hope that we're not going to be going along this similar route of, just getting by with players and just getting players who are just, just on the fringes of maybe getting over their careers. Getting people on a free or on a loan. I hope that we actually buy people who are going to be good long term benefits for the club. Like Elise and Eze and things like that. Eze, of course, was talking. He's with the England squad at the moment. He was talking about how much Roy Hodgson has helped him as a person, and how the injury that he had a season or so ago actually shaped him as a person and as a player. And I certainly think that under Roy Hodgson, he really did shine and really did come out of himself and became the player that we all know that he can be and has been in the past. So it's great to see him getting his England chance, of course. I really hope he gets to play, because I think it'll be great to see him out there on the pitch representing Palace, and of course, having his shot at the England long-term career, which would be fantastic for him, of course. And those are really the only things that are going on at the moment. As I say, everything else is just speculation, so I haven't touched on those really. But let me know your thoughts on Lucas Moura, whether you think he would be a good player to go for. Let me know whether you think Eze will get a shot in the first team, actually get on the pitch in the games coming up. I hope he does. I think he will. I think he'll play some part, but I don't think he'll play the whole game necessarily. Oh, also a quick thing before I go. There have been some reports, and I'm going to say these are some reports, that Steve Parish is keen on the idea of extending Roy Hodgson's contract by another year. Now, of course, so there's been some speculation as to who our new manager could possibly be. Nothing really concrete has happened or come out of it so far. We're taking our time with it, which I think is a good thing. You want to get the right person to come in. You want to get them someone who's going to be, the right fit for the club. But we also want to make sure that we get someone that we're not going to rush at the last moment. We don't want to be going into the transfer window, for example, I don't think, without someone at the helm. Because if you're a player coming into the club and you don't know who your manager is going to be, surely that would be an indication that perhaps, do I want to go? If I join this club and then a manager comes along who doesn't suit my style, or isn't going to play me, or a manager that I may have played with before and don't like, then I'm going to be stuck. So I think maybe Palace have to start thinking about who the manager is going to be before the transfer deadline day, or before transfer start, so that any players they approach will actually have a good idea of who's going to be at the helm come the start of the season. But that's just my thoughts. Let me know what you think, of course, down in the comments as always, and I will see you next time.